Spendthrift Farm will welcome 4 newcomers to their stud barn in 2023. Today we visited with 5-time Grade 1 winner and champion Jackie's Warrior and Belmont hero Mo Donegal.
When you look back at all of the records and all of the great horses that have raced at Saratoga, there's just a list of who's who, and for Jackie's Warrior to be the first horse to ever win a Grade 1 at 2, 3, and 4, I mean, you're talking about that'll be in the records books forever. You know, Woody Stevens' 5 Belmonts, and I would say Jackie's 3 Grade 1s at Saratoga are records that I don't see anybody breaking those records. He was just big dominant from 2 all the way through the end of his career. Just very, very fast horse that could, carry his speed. You just look back at the numbers, that he ran, and he's just one of those horses that doesn't come along very often. When he beat Life is Good, I think when Jackie, that race at Saratoga was just, it was unbelievable. And I was so fortunate to be there that day to be able to get to see it. And, that battle was, was amazing. And Jackie just, was so determined that day. And what a race.
It's Jackie's Warrior, Life is Good. The 2 of them will battle it out to the finish in the Allen Jerkins. And it's going to be Jackie's Warrior by a head.
I mean, what was amazing was how big he was, big and strong. I mean, he is a heavy muscled horse with a lot of bone. You first saw him as a 2-year-old. He was massive then. And so you're just like, this is the biggest kid on the playground. I've had so many people come out here to the farm and look, and they'll step back and they'll say, that may be the best one we've seen of all the new ones. Plus the type of mares he's getting, as well. Every mare that he got was a stakes mare or stakes producer. He's gonna get every opportunity with the mares that he got, and great looks, great mares. Hopefully he throws himself and we'll be in good shape. I think for Mo Donegal, to win that graded stakes at 2 in the Remsen, which is a tough, grueling race at 1 1/8 miles, but yet be able to go on and do what he did as a 3-year-old. Anytime you can win the Wood, and he gets a better trip in the Kentucky Derby, very much could have won that day. But come back and then top it off with the Belmont. It takes a very good horse to be able to do that. I feel like Mo Donegal was one of the absolute best of his class. Anytime you win a classic race to go along with the Wood Memorial in Remsen, it's a lot to offer for breeders, and especially for $20,000. We've had a lot of people out here to the farm to see him, and things have gone over well. And Mo Donegal is a big, tall, stretchy horse. He's got a lot of length and a lot of size to him. What I love about him is, even though he stands over a lot of ground, he's 16.2½, is he's got a beautiful frame on him. With Mo Donegal, one of the biggest for us has been the fact that Mike Rapoli is our partner. And when you've got a guy that buys 71 yearlings out here at the Keeneland sale, having him as your partner is not a bad thing to have. And Mike brings so much energy. We love to have sons of Uncle Mo because that's what our breeders want. And so we try to provide them what they're looking for. And, Mo Donegal represents that.